Hi there, Rushion McDonald back, and you're listening to Money Making Conversations. My next guest is my favorite guest, the owner of Foos, that's Foos Financial Services, LLC, provides tax preparation services for individuals and small businesses all year long. She is a host of a show that she said I inspired her to do, a weekly Tax Tip Tuesday, where she shares tax tips and other financial education tips to live viewers on her Facebook and Instagram pages, as well as answers questions from viewers. The show is called Ask Foos. That's Foos. Please welcome to Money Making Conversations, Laura Foos.
Good morning.
There she
Good
go.
morning. How are you?
There she go. There she goes, my girl. Direct
Good
in.
morning. Yes.
First of all, how's the
Oh,
family?
excited.
How's mom doing? I gotta say hi to mom because she believes in me.
Yes, yes. Mom is doing great. Yes. Thank you for asking. Thank you for keeping her in your prayers. She's doing very well. Thank you.
Okay, now the young one, who's going to
Yes,
college.
we're getting ready for college. Graduation is a couple weeks away. I'm surviving.
Great. Now let's start there right there. Let's talk about it. Now, well, a child going to college. Are there any tax opportunities that one could take advantage of when you have a child going to college?
Yes. So there are tax advantages even when your babies are younger. There are a lot of college savings plans that you can write off on your taxes every year for when you are saving for them to actually go to college. So that's the first thing. Second thing, there are 3 different educational credits that you can claim on your taxes once your children are in college, and they normally send you a 1098-T,
Right.
which will tell you the numbers that you can claim on your taxes. So education, yes, does give you write-offs on your taxes.
Now, that's important for people to understand that. Now, my daughter, she's in college now, and I get that form, and I'm happy when I see it because guess what? No matter how much money you make, you need write-offs. Always remember that. Always look for an
Yes.
opportunity to write something off. Now,
Yes.
people are being organized. Receipts. Okay, you have these end of the year summaries. You have these monthly summaries. If you use your credit card 100% for your business, is it still important to keep the receipts?
Yes. I mean, your bank statements, credit card statements certainly help keep you organized and help you create the summaries. Though if you are ever audited by the IRS, they are going to be looking for the actual receipts. And they can even go back. You're supposed to keep those receipts up to 7 years, which is why I have started recommending to clients online apps that when you make the purchase for your business, you can take a picture of the receipt right then and there and store it, in the cloud so it's online. Because a lot of times after several years, your receipts will, begin to disappear as well. So I have been encouraging people to be organized with using these online apps. It'll be right on your phone. You could be organized. Your receipts are there if you're ever audited. But yes, credit cards and bank statements help because you should not be mixing. The IRS does not want to see you mixing personal and business items anyway. They need to be completely separate.
Now, I'm on the phone with Foos Financial Services. She provides tax and preparation service for individuals and small businesses all year long. She has a show that she does on her Instagram and Facebook page called Ask Foos. That's Foos. Tell us about that and why did you start it?
Yes, well, I think I really started it, because you kept going after me that we have to tell people and educate people. And I have been enjoying this show. I mean, we do have a good time on Tax Tip Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a great time because a lot of questions come up. But unfortunately, taxes is, people are so afraid of it because we don't talk about it. We don't educate people about it. And I can't believe that people are grown people with children and houses and businesses, and they really do not know how taxes work or where does the refund come from or why did I owe. So I really started it because I have the knowledge and I like to share the knowledge. And then in return, I think by continuing to add value to people the same way you do with money-making conversations, then that helps my business grow because then people can see, okay, I kind of know a little bit about what I'm talking about. So instead of me using some software trying to do it on my own, let me ask you to help me with my taxes. Yes.
So we
Yeah.
can. So
So
when
we've
you.
had
So I'm gonna
fun.
ask you this because you brought up money making conversations. I have money making conversation Facebook and Instagram. Can I share your broadcast on my money making conversation Facebook page?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
because I do it
Adele,
always do it
Adele,
live
I
on
want to
Facebook.
share. I
So
want to
I'll get
share.
with him to fix. Yes, so we can figure out how to share them. I haven't figured out because Facebook Live has now changed their logarithms, so we
Mm-hmm.
can't figure out how to get it from Facebook Live to you to my YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I
Look
would
at her.
prefer. So you can always go
She
back there just
360.
on my page.
YouTube channel. I remember I met her. She was she was just out there just by herself. Now she got YouTube channels,
Yes,
Instagram.
I have no
You
problem
know,
with making
I
conversations
remember we talked in
with
September when I just had to tell you how special you were, and your vision and your ability to communicate has to be taken to. Now, are you? You sent me a video of you on appearing on one of the local TV shows. Is that part of your life growing? And that part of public speaking, being able to talk about the world of Laura? Tell me about
Yes.
that, okay?
Yes, so I just did recently Channel 9 News, so I shared tax tips on our local DC news. And so certainly, of course, all of these things, make me very nervous and I get anxious, even though I enjoy talking to you and I love it. But of course, I always have anxiety and, the talking and are you going to say the right thing? But I think as you continue to want to go to that
There you
next
go.
level,
There
you
you go.
have to force yourself to be very uncomfortable. So I think over the past 6 months or even probably the past year in working with you, I have continued to try to put myself in uncomfortable situations or in rooms that I would normally not go in because I was uncomfortable to be with those people. I always wanted to be the star of the room. And
Hmm.
now I'm learning for me to grow and do better and be better, maybe I need to be in rooms where there's a lot of stars there and I want to grow to their level. So with your encouragement, I am continuing to make myself be in fearful positions so that I'm overcoming those fears. So I think the more you do it, the better you get, the more comfortable you get, and realizing that everybody is human. So sometimes I am going to say too many times. I'm going to stumble sometimes, and that's okay
As
because
long as
I'm
you don't say
human.
you
And I
know a
think,
bunch of times, we good. You can say but
okay,
you know. So you can't be in the
you
tax
know.
business and say you know.
That's true because I know you don't know because I know. So that's why you need to call Ask Foos because I know.
Before we wrap up, let's talk about some of the tax filing mistakes that people make on a regular basis that you encounter. Like you said, you are shocked that people aren't aware, and it feels it should be common sense. What are some of the tax filing mistakes?
Well, the biggest mistakes is that the tax season deadline is tomorrow. Tomorrow is it. Tomorrow, April 17th at
Say it one
midnight.
more
That
time.
is
Say it one more
it.
time.
Tomorrow, Tuesday, April 17th at midnight. That is it. So that is the biggest mistake because they charge you a 5% penalty up to a 20% penalty every month that you file late. So if you are not ready, I know you're trying to avoid it. Taxes is not going to go away, so you might as well get over that part. It's not going to disappear, but if you cannot do it by tomorrow, you have got to file an extension, which will give you an automatic extension until April 15th, so we can avoid that late filing penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you owe, it does not. You're not pushing back that the amount of money that you owe.
Now, Laura,
or
you said an extension, but you said April 15th. What is the correct day? When you file an extension, how far can that extension allow you to go to file your
I'm
taxes?
sorry. Yes, it'll give you an automatic extension till October 15th this year, 2018.
Mm-hmm.
So it's automatic, but you still have to apply for it. And if you do it, you could even go to irs.gov. You can inbox me. You can go to our website. You can fill out a brief form to file an extension. We'll get the extension filed for you. And that gives you a little bit longer to file. But you do not want to just not do anything because then you have that late filing penalty.
Okay, cool. Okay, what if I'm a bad dude and say, I'm not filing my taxes. I'm tired of filing taxes. What's going to happen to my foolish behind?
Yes, what is going to happen is they're going to find you. They are going to hunt you down, and they're going to find you, and they're going to find where you work because your employer is still submitting W-2s in your name saying that they have paid you for the year. So they're going to find your job where you work. They will garnish your check. If they get a hold of your account numbers, they will go in your account and take your money. So do not play with the IRS, but they're very easy to work with. So if you communicate with them, even if you know you owe, file on time, and then you can go right to irs.gov and do an IRS online payment agreement. So they're very friendly people. They want to work with you. They'll let you be on a payment plan. It's when you try to avoid them or ignore them or hide from them that it becomes a situation.